How is it going, everybody? Welcome back. What we're looking at today, this mean little machine right here, is a 2018 Polaris Ranger 1000, and this one seats 6. As you can see, got room for 3 in the front, room for 3 in the rear, and this one is a brand new model. Maybe not a model, but this unit in particular is brand new. But it literally only has 1 mile on it, and I put that mile on it. Let's walk back around to the front here. You see that nice big bumper on the front. This, for just in case y'all didn't know, it has a 999cc liquid-cooled twin-cylinder motor. Like most Polaris side-by-sides, it is going to be a twin, the larger capacity ones. The drive system on this is the on-demand true all-wheel drive Versatrack is what they call. And I'll walk around this side real quick and I'll go ahead and talk to you about that. As we sit in the cockpit here, what they're talking about when they say that is this. That little switch right here. Which of course you got your high and low beam, your 2 and 4-wheel drive. See, that's set to turf. You can put it in the middle where it has a locking differential, or you can go full lock at that point right there. Now, I had it switched to performance whenever I took it down this little lane right here, which really isn't that far. I was able to hit 40 mile an hour in that little tiny stretch like it was nothing. And I've been told it has a top speed of around 80, but I don't really have the capability of doing that. But yes, it has a performance setting. You can set it to standard, and it has work. And those change the power output according to what you need it to do. Okay? So that was that setting. The transmission is a typical automatic that you get from Polaris. I will say though, of all of the Polaris side-by-sides that I've driven, this one accelerates from a standstill the smoothest of any that I have ever driven. It accelerates the smoothest. It doesn't have that initial engagement that really jerks you forward, you know? And that was the first thing I noticed as soon as I sat down. Alright, let's talk about dimensions real quick. The bed is 36 by 54 by 11. And that would be inches because, you know, we're in America and we use that weird measurement system. Anyway. The dry weight of this, and this is coming directly off of the Polaris website. The estimated dry weight is 1,636 pounds for this. The front and rear box capacity, which this one doesn't really have a front box, but the actual payload capacity in the rear of this is 1,750 pounds. That far exceeds the Ford Ranger that I drive, which is an actual pickup truck. So this thing was meant to carry some serious weight. It does have a decent bit of ground clearance. See if I can get my hand out of my camera so I can do this without dropping it. It doesn't seem like much, and a lot of it is the angle. I can't really show you that well. It's got just under 11.5 inches of ground clearance. Now you can get more if you get the high lifter model, but this one's not a high lifter. Let's see, it's got a 113 inch wheelbase. This one does come with 4-wheel hydraulic disc brakes, dual bore front and rear calipers, which we'll crouch down here and show you those real quick. See it over there on that other side. Let's see, the hitch that is on the back of this, we'll walk around to the back, is rated at 2,000 pounds, which is very nice. This does come with tilt steering, which everyone I've ever sat in has had tilt steering. The front tires, which you can see there, are a 26 by 9 12, and I believe those are the Polaris branded tires. Yeah, they are what they call a PXT. It's kind of a all-purpose tire. The rears are the same 26 inch, but they're 11 inches wide, 12 inch rim. And that's basically everything they tell you on the website. I do like the webbing on the doors. It locks fairly firm, and I can't get my fingers to work because it's really cold out here, but whenever it's done, it just has a little mounting point down there in the bottom, and it just swings right out of the way, and you can hop right in. The back seats are pretty comfortable. The seats are nice and plush. Put this back on, and that's a very solid connection. The camouflage on this is a factory Polaris camo, and they call it the Polaris Pursuit. You can see it right there. But I think it looks good. It's one of the better camo colors that I've seen come from a factory. And I do like them headlights. Them headlights are nice. You can remove this plate here, and you've got mounting brackets right here and right here. You can put a plate, you can put a winch. I believe these come out so you can clean. Let's see, plenty of amenities. I don't know if the seat folds up on this model though. I don't know if it does or not. It does. It just unhinges. And you have big bins of storage, and that one's got water in it. They do set these outside. So, and they've got a lot of things that they have outside. That's why you see some of these with water in them. But I'll do them a solid, get rid of that real quick. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. As you can tell, it'll drain right out the bottom. They just left the plug in it. But yeah, these things are very, very nice. I don't know about this package in particular. They have not had it very long at all, but it Oh yeah, they also come with the traditional dump bed, which also gives you plenty of access to the twin cylinder motor that comes in these. And this thing is healthy. As far as storage up front, you've got that big pocket that goes across the front here. You've got a couple of 12-volt outlet, accessory outlets. Still has all the factory paperwork in the glove box. You've got another little storage cubby here. You've got provisions for an accessory button. Coming around this side, another cup holder, which of course you got your tilt steering, and then a simple instrument cluster. I'm thinking these retail for around $16.9, which ain't really bad for what you get. And of course it's Polaris, you can get the whole cab kit and all of that. If you contact Pioneer Motorcycles, who was kind enough to give me this, I'll leave a link to them in the description down below. They can actually outfit this with whatever you want on it. Anything you can think. You want solid doors? They can do it. You want a radio in it? They can do it. I mean, you want a TV in the dash? I'm pretty sure they can do it. Yeah, they're really good people. They have good prices, and they are more than willing to work with people. So make sure you check them out. They'd greatly appreciate it. Trying to think if I covered everything. Pretty sure I did. The rack here is a powder coated. Everything's nice and solid. But I do believe that covers most everything. I greatly appreciate y'all watching the video. If you would like, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I greatly appreciate it, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful holiday. Talk to you next time.